I didn't really decide to become an artist. I always was an artist. Elementary school, first grade, second grade, I was a kid that painted the windows for the holidays at school. And so I did some ceramics, I did some watercolors, and at high school age, I became involved with metal, with welding and cutting, and that's been my passion ever since. Being an artist, being a sculptor, everything that I see, I look out, I see the mountains, I see a sculpture. And so my thoughts are, how can I recreate that in metal? How can I give that life and energy, that movement, to something that's considered to be a hard and a cold medium? So it's a challenge, and it's something I love to do. Oh, I hope my art impacts viewers many ways. I love to bring some life and some energy to a place that maybe would be considered a spot that was not that for them. I think there is art that you maybe get tired of, and I want my work to never be that. I want it to always have that life and energy in it. I just think that's what I want people to see. I want them to feel that life and energy and how it changes every time the light is on it and the shadows, and I think that's important. In this body of work, there are so many surfaces to gather light, so it sparkles as well as you get shadows, and you never quite know. It's always moving. I've always followed my heart. And what I have found is, if you follow your heart, people respond to that. And as they respond to it, it lets you to continue following your heart. So your work is always evolving. You get to take that next step that you may not get to take if you weren't really passionate about it. I'm kind of hardcore about a piece being finished. And when I say that, I keep my head down because it's extremely hard physical work, and I never let myself even stop to look at the piece until I do feel it is complete. And when it's in its setting, I do so many commissions that a piece is designed for that specific location, and that's when I know it's complete. My reed pieces were actually inspired by my wife and I having a picnic. In our yard, I looked over my lawn, I thought, boy, I need to mow my grass. And then I was looking at individual grass blades and that movement. I thought, if I could just get that movement. And here we are several generations later. I have been at the Celebration of Art for 19 years. And my experience here is this is so much more than an art show. It really is a community. And it's a community of artists, it's a community of collectors. And it just is it's my whole social life. I get back to my studio in Montana, and I become somewhat reclusive because I would rather be pounding iron than I would anything else. So we get to interact with other artists here and with collectors, and it's the best. Plus, I'm out of snow for a while.